Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make my sunrise boho coaster. So for this project you're going to need this type of yarn. It is like a tape yarn. It is from Lion brand and I will leave the link below. But you can also use another thick yarn like Bernat Homemaker if you wished. And you would also need a J-hook, some scissors, and a yarning needle. And we are going to start by making our magic ring for this pattern. And we are going to be chaining 2. And after our chain 2, we are going to be making 10 extended single crochets into our magic ring. And if you're not familiar with the extended single crochet stitch, I will leave a link below to a video tutorial that I have showing you how to make the extended single crochets into the magic circle. So here I'm just going to be making 10 of them, and I will see you back when you have yours made. Alrighty, so here are my 10 extended single crochets, and I'm just gonna pull on my tail to close my ring, and we are going to be slip stitching to that first extended single crochet, not the chain 2, okay? So there's my slip stitch, and for our second round we are going to chain 2 again. And now we are going to make 2 extended single crochets in that same stitch, and that's going to be our first increase. So in each stitch you are going to make an increase, so that just means that you're going to be making 2 extended single crochet stitches into that same stitch. So at the end of this round you should have a total of 20 stitches. So the pattern repeat for this round is 2 extended single crochets in each stitch. Okay, so I will leave you to finish that, and I will see you back when you have your second round made. Okay, so here's my second round finished, and I'm just going to slip stitch into that first extended single crochet, and now we're going to start our final round. So we're going to chain 2, make an increase in that first stitch, so make 2 extended single crochets, and in our next stitch we are only going to be doing 1 extended single crochet. So that is the pattern repeat for the third round. So on our next stitch we are going to be increasing, and on our next stitch we are going to be doing 1 extended single crochet. Okay, so we are going to repeat that all the way around, and I believe you should have a total of 30 stitches at the end of this round. So I will see you back. And we are back to finish our third round, guys. So just slip stitch on that to close. And this is our last round, so we are just going to tie off and we are gonna get ready to start doing our fringe. Okay, so just cut your yarn and I will see you back. So here I have the strand left over from where I tied off, and I'm just gonna leave it as part of my fringe, but you can weave it in if you would like to. And to make our fringe, we are going to be cutting about 30 strands of your yarn that is about 12 inches long each. Okay, and that's going to be part of your fringe. So once you have those cut and ready to go, we are going to grab 2 of them and fold them in half. And we are going to place one set in every other stitch around your coaster here. And since I already had one strand, I'm just gonna do one strand folded in half for my first fringe. But if you weaved in your end, you should do 2 strands folded in half so that you have 4 strands to work with. Okay, so fold your strands of yarn in half, so you should have 2 of them folded in half at the same time, like I'm showing here. And then with the help of your hook, I like to insert it. So make sure it's in every other stitch. So here I'm going to be skipping one stitch and placing it in the next one. So with my hook, I like to grab the yarn so that I can make the knot. And here I just make a knot and pull so that it creates a nice knot here. Okay, so basically that's what I'm going to be doing all the way around, skipping one stitch. So here I'm going to show you once again how to make one, just in case you need to see it again. Right, so now I have 3 sets. And I'm going to continue doing that all the way around. Okay, and so I will see you at the end. Alright guys, so at this point your coaster is going to be looking a little crazy here, but I'm just going to be weaving in my end here from my magic circle, and I will show you how to continue with the rest, okay? Okay, so we are now ready to finish our coaster, And I like to grab something heavy and place it on top of it so it doesn't move around when you're tying the knots here. So what you're going to do is grab 2 strands from one of the sets and 2 strands from the one next to it, and you're just going to be tying a knot. And that is why I made my strands about 12 inches long, so you have a little bit of room to work with when tying the knots. So here's my first knot, and now I'm gonna grab the remaining 2 and grab the next 2, and I'm going to tie a knot again. Alright, so here's my second one, and I try to make them about the same size. So make sure they're when you tie the knot that they're about the same height of the one next to the one that you just made, just so that it looks even. So grab the remaining 2 and the next 2, and that's basically it, you guys. So you're just going to continue doing that until you only have 2 strands left, or should I say 4 strands, 2 in each side. So do that, and I will show you how the final remaining strands are going to look like. Alright guys, so here I'm at my last knot that I need to make, and like I told you, I have 2 strands left on each side, and I'm just going to tie that. And now we are ready for the next step, which is just to cut the fringe. And look at this, you guys, it looks so pretty. It looks like a sun. Okay guys, so we are down to our last step, and I'm just cutting the end of the yarn here, whatever's left over. So I'm kind of eyeballing on where to cut, and I just try to make it even all the way around. So you can make yours shorter or longer, however you feel like it. Just play around with it. And that's basically it, you guys. I just cut the excess yarn and I make it look pretty, and that's it, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.